you can't get through your day without. On Power 101.7.
All right, 623. Jess, what's going on today?
Here we go. There's a university putting out a study that adults worldwide are having trouble getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. About one-third, are unable to get that much sleep.
Wow.
And only 15% of the participants that were managed during this sleep study, they recommend that they're trying to get 5 nights or more per week, but it's just not happening. The study used the sleep tracker data for 68,000 adults. Getting the recommended sleep duration is ranging frequently. It's a challenge for many people to achieve, especially during the work week. Sleeping less than 6 hours per night on average can increase the risk of mortality, hypertension, and obesity. So again, they're asking, do you sleep for at least 7 hours per night? Cutting it close there.
Do you sleep for at least 7 hours a night?
I try.
No.
Never. I don't.
No, that wasn't the question.
I don't succeed.
Never?
I don't think so. I really don't.
Just maybe like on the weekends or something?
No, I mean, even this weekend, my eyes opened at like 5:40, and I was up.
Oh, well, that ain't me. I can tell you that.
And I'm like laying there, like, are you kidding?
What about...
and we went to bed late. We went to bed very late, and
Okay.
still my eyes opened up 5:40. I was like, are you serious?
Like, you're
I
just
got
not
up,
tired
took a
anymore?
shower, did my hair.
That early?
Yes.
On a weekend?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. I mean, we were getting up to go to breakfast, but
That early?
like around 10:30.
Well,
But
that's
I
a
was
lot
up.
different than 5:40.
I was up. I laid there
Wow.
for a little bit, but I just could not go back to sleep.
So, you like...
But like last night, my eyes started to get heavy, like around 9:30ish.
Okay.
I probably fell asleep around 10:15. But then I got up like in the middle of the night. And I'm like, no.
You better get
no.
I know that happens every once in a while, but if...
And I'm like looking around.
See, like with me...
No.
Like I can normally Monday through Thursday, I guess Sunday night through, Thursday or whatever. Or I guess it would be Friday because we work Friday. So it's through Friday, I'm probably going on 6 to 7 hours of sleep a night.
Now, there's some nights where I do feel like, oh, I knock out.
Now, when it comes to Friday, like people are like, "Oh, what are you doing on a Friday night? What are you doing? What are you doing?" Well, normally that's our night. Now there are some exceptions, which is fine.
Yeah.
But normally by Friday I'm tired, and I normally can't stay up late on Friday night. Normally, like I'm crashing
Yeah.
because I just can't. I mean, the week has worn me out.
Yeah.
So if we normally go out or something, it's usually on a Saturday. And then like Friday to Saturday, unless we got to get up for something.
Yeah.
Like my son has a game or something like that. Like normally I'm out of bed about 9 o'clock ish,
Yeah.
something like that. My wife usually gets up a little bit earlier and goes downstairs, but it's usually like, I don't know. At the earliest 7:30, 8,
Yeah,
so
that's so early.
and then same thing with Sunday. Like I got if I didn't like get that little bit of sleep on the weekend, I wouldn't be able to walk. I don't know how you're doing it, walking and doing that on the. That's why that's why I'm so surprised, because if I didn't get that extra sleep on the weekend, like I wouldn't be able to get out of bed.
Yeah.
And that's it.
No.
So
Just do it. I don't know why.
I was gonna say a lot of people, I think it's their own fault.
I mean, there's some days, though, where, like, I work here all day, and then there's a house that I clean on Thursday. So when I leave here, I go there.
Then you sleep there.
And then on Friday, I come in, I work. There's a house I clean every Friday. When I leave here, I go there.
You definitely catch a nap there.
Yeah, and then some Saturdays, I have to get up and go clean in Middletown. So
Yeah.
some days, like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
So normally it's like a
My
4-hour
body
clean,
just-
but 2 hours are sleeping on their
Yeah,
guest bed.
sleeping on their clock.
And then the other 2 hours are cleaning. And then you charge her for 4.
I know. Gosh. I don't
Wow.
know. It's just how it is. Just how my body is.
Wow, I don't know how you do it,
Yeah.
Jess. But I get your sleep, because
Yeah.
I feel like half of it, at least half, is the person's fault. because
sometimes
they're on
I'm
social
like,
media.
all right, I can't do anything.
They make
like
choices.
My body is telling me.
They want to finish.
Relax.
They want to finish their shows. They got to do one more task before they go to bed. They have to do something on their phone. I feel like at least over half the time, it's the own person's fault because they have too many distractions and they could go to bed if they wanted to.
Well, yeah.
That's what I feel like. So I don't feel like
But
it's like,
sometimes I think
our bodies are all. It's
they're like trying to like get their eyes heavy. You ever just try to go? All right, 9:00. Let me just turn everything off and go to sleep.
no problem.
Then you're just laying there.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Nope. I'm probably already falling asleep by then.
crap. Come on, Jess.
The only time I'm up is when I'm fighting it. Only time I'm up is when I'm fighting it. So I'm just saying, get your sleep.
Oh gosh.
Get your sleep because it's unhealthy.
Oh, definitely.
So-
Definitely. Take care of your body. Then also over the weekend, the Delaware State Police arrested 51-year-old Gerald Watkins of Seaford for felony drugs and weapons charges. Police say that at around 10:20 on Friday morning, police did respond to the Del One Federal Credit Union located at 24488 Sussex Highway in Seaford to check on the welfare of a man reported to be impaired at the ATM. When the troopers arrived, he was falling asleep, standing right next to the ATM while holding cash, a bank card, and a receipt. During the interaction, he was showing different signs of impairment, so the troopers, they also observed a ASP baton concealed at his waist. He was taken into custody without incident. In Maryland, a new bill in Maryland is seeking to remove the governor from the process of granting or withdrawing parole for prisoners. So this is a new bill. It's sponsored by Democrat Jill Carter. It would rest that decision purely with the Maryland State Parole Board and remove the governor at the top of the chain of command for any decision of parole, authorization, or reinstatement. The law would also cover medical parole petitions where the governor was able to refuse accommodations recommended by the board. It's called Senate Bill 132, passed the Senate, and it's now heading to the House. The bill passed with 33 lawmakers in favor and 10 are against it. So we'll keep you up to date on that as well. And then initial arguments were held in the appeal case against Tyler Maylau. He is charged in that 2022 hit and run that killed 14-year-old Gavin Knupp of Berlin. Those charges were made in May of 2023. However, in August, they were dismissed by the Worcester County Court judge. The Worcester County State's Attorney's Office quickly filed the appeal following that dismissal, and it should be noted that these arguments are just the start of the appeals process and no decision has been made concerning the appeal at this time. As we continue to follow this case, of course, we will definitely update the story.
So really nothing happened because a lot of people were asking, like, I think, was it Friday or was it Thursday?
I think it was
Thursday
on
or
Friday.
Yeah, all of a sudden
Friday
out of
morning.
nowhere, we had a story, like, oh, he's going back to court now about this appeal. And it was like, well, is it the appeal? Is he, could he be found guilty now today? Is today the appeal or is it to try to get an appeal?
Right.
And then you didn't hear anything more about it. So that's
This
the
is
update.
just the start
Yeah, that's the
of
update
the appeal process.
of trying to get an appeal.
No
right?
decision has been made concerning the
Okay.
appeal at this time.
Okay, so this is like a free. That's like when you go to the dentist, a wasted consultation when you already know what the problem is. Just take a pair of pliers and pull the damn thing out. You already know what the problem is. We don't need 4 consultations before we decide we're going to pull the tooth out. So just pull the damn tooth out. Okay? So this is just a wasted visit. Got it. Just give me the appeal. You can appeal it or not.
Uh-oh.
So, 6:33. It's a Bill and Jessica show.